point of discussion today is we go for the equation of the tangent, equation of the normal, and at the same time we'll find out problems based on equation of the normal, and when a line touches the circle, what is the condition. All these things we'll discuss one by one today, right?
Sir, I have one doubt, sir. That assignment which was given, sir, there were 10 questions in that. I couldn't get even one question.
No issue. What we do is, we do one small thing. Okay. We continue this 1 hour as a teaching hour, right? And you just talk to Mr. Gautam Murthy and ask him to provide 1 more hour in the evening. Okay. That session is purely for doubts clarification. So that this morning fresh hour will go for teaching, and that hour will go for today the doubts clarification. With that, that part will be over. Again, in the next class, we start and we complete the given thing. Okay, and we better keep the what you call it as teaching hour different and assignment hour is different. Suppose if I start explaining you one by one all those things, this 1 hour will go for that only. This is my session only. Otherwise, you speak to sir, and if sir says half an hour for this, half an hour for that, I have no issue.
Okay, sir.
Have a talk to Mr. Gautam Murthy and ask him to come back to me, and sir will tell you all the what is the procedure to be taken for that. Surely we'll discuss it today itself.
Okay, sir.
I think you have contact number of Mr. Murthy. Huh? Right. Now, let me explain the concept of a tangent, which you know very well. Suppose, if this is the circle, and you know very well, this is the center of this circle. Now, we are planning to go for the given thing like this. If you draw a line like this is nothing but a chord like this. You know, A and B represents a chord. Once A and B represents a chord, then automatically what we observe is, here, the very, very important point is, if the B is moving towards A, if the B is moving towards A, then the first part will be, you can have, the first part may go like this. This may be a diameter, do not worry about it. And this I am going to call it as a B1. And as and when it moves like this is called B2. Like this is called B3. The last one is going to be like this. This is called a tangential one. And you can write this one as like this part as A and this part as. So what we understood here, it is like this. A and B represents a chord. As B approaches A, then automatically the line which touches a circle externally at a point, this point, new point, I am going to call it as the new point, which I am going to call this one as like this. The new point will be taken as P. So this line which touches the given circle at a point P, that process of taking of phenomena is called a tangent. Now, the equation of the tangent can be taken as S is equals to x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c if it is equals to 0. The equation of the tangent is S1 is equals to 0, standard phenomena. And S1 is equals to 0 is called equation of the chord. That try to understand that you are supposed to understand this line is one and same for tangent and a chord. The one and only is the concept of the chord indicates that it cuts the given circle at 2 points. Whereas the equation of the tangent is a 1. It touches the circle at a point. But the equation of the tangent and equation of the chord is one and same. That is S1 is equals to 0. So the notation can be taken as like this. S1 means X indicates that X1 plus Y1 plus G of X plus X1 plus F of Y plus Y1 plus C is equals to 0. This is called the equation of the tangent. So you try to understand in future, there are three very important concepts occur. The concepts are like this. Later part, I explain you the third part. Now we confine only to the tangent and chord. The equation of the tangent equation is S1 is 0. The equation of the chord is S1 is 0. Whereas there is one more concept is called pole polar. Okay, that the equation of the polar also S1 is 0. The equations are one and same, but the concept is different. If someone comes to you and put a question, can you tell me what is the chord? You can easily tell which you studied in your earlier classes, what it is. That if a line cuts the given circle or the curve at 2 points, then automatically the path generated by or the line which indicates the equation of the chord for the given circle. Suppose if B approaches A, it is the limit concept. You know very well. If what is the meaning of it? Suppose you study in first year, limit extends to A. What is the meaning of it? Can you tell me?
That the function of the limit is extending to A, sir.
Right. X is tending to A. Does this X is equals to A?
Yes.
Sure.
No, sir.
Tending. X is tending means X is approaching A. Suppose you try to take a problem, very simple problem you studied in our earlier classes. X square minus A square by X minus A. Limit X is tending to A. Means if X is tending to A means X is approaching A. X never be equals to A. The finite limit what we considered is, suppose if X is equals to A, what happens? Here, A square minus A square by A minus A. A square minus A square by A minus A means 0 by 0. What is 0 by 0 form? Indeterminate form. What form we call it as? Indeterminate form, which we can define it is a finite or infinite. In such case, what we have to do is, we just would like to change or convert the given thing in a systematic way like this. What is the procedure we apply here? We are planning to apply a very simple concept like this. What it is? We just write X square minus A square as X minus A into X plus A whole divided by X minus A. X minus A gets cancelled. Limit X is tending to A. It is A plus A. It is nothing but 2A. Which we studied. Or in first year, what we studied? X to the power of n minus A to the power of n by X minus A. What is the formula? N into A to the power of n minus 1. We did in first year, right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
That if we apply the limit, if it works out, then it is called limit exists. Otherwise, limit does not exist. That's why we always say that limiting concept is an undefined concept. You cannot define. The reason is, you take a number 0, 1. If you divide 0 by 1, it is finite 0. But whereas 1 by 0, it is undefined. Am I right or wrong? That indicates what here? Here also, in our system, here we should understand the given part like this. If B approaches A, if the line exists, then such a phenomena is called the equation of the tangent. After getting the equation of the tangent, we are planning to discuss the equation of the kind like this. Based on this, we are planning to do some problems like this. Have you copied this xx1, y1, all those things?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me go through a small problem related to this. Then I'll go to the next concept, which we have like this. But before going to taking up this, I would like to recollect or recapture very, very important point that is called, in first year calculus, you studied a topic called as tangents and normals. Yes. In the tangents and normals, what you studied is, suppose if this is a curve, whenever a line touches the curve externally, then this line is called tangential line. A line perpendicular to the tangent passing through the same point is called normal. Am I right or wrong?
Correct, sir.
What we observed here, if the slope of the tangent is m1 and the slope of the normal is m2, then product of the slopes m1 into m2 is equals to -1. You studied in first year orthogonality condition.
Yes, sir.
The question which appeared in recent examination. So, keeping this concept in mind, here we are going to discuss the same phenomena like this. Before going to take up that, let me take one small problem which is related to the given tangent. For that, I just would like to take up. Suppose you take a point of the kind like this. If S is equals to x square plus y square minus 2ax is equals to 0. And you will be given a point P, that is a into 1 plus cos alpha, comma, a into sin alpha, into sin alpha. Then they ask you to find out the equation of the tangent at this point. I just would like to take up this point. I am going to call it as x1 comma y1. When this point is x1 comma y1, the equation of the tangent EOT is equals to S1 is equals to 0. When S1 is equals to 0, I already told you very, very important concept. That is like this. That implies that x square is nothing but xx1. Y square is nothing but yy1. And 2ax is there. A you can write out. 2x can be written as x plus x1 is equals to 0. As x plus x1 is 0, my intention is I would like to find out a line. Since a tangent is nothing but a line, in place of x1 and y1, I am planning to put the point a into 1 plus cos alpha and a into sin alpha. If that is the case, this comes here a into 1 plus cos alpha plus y into a into sin alpha minus a into x minus, in place of x1 is a into a into
1 plus.
in place of x1 a times of 1 plus cos alpha, which is equals to. If you can able to simplify, or if you can leave it off like that, it will you get the answer. But still we would like to take up like this. When you take x common, here a into 1 plus cos alpha, here ax is there. When you take x common, your minus a and plus a gets cancelled. Then automatically it comes as a into cos alpha. And similarly, plus y into a into sin alpha is occurring like this. And the last one is coming up minus a square into 1 plus cos alpha is equals to 0. That is called the equation of the given thing. So here also you can do one more thing. You just can do like this. Here a square is there, this square and this a, and this a if you can get cancelled, the final answer is it is x into cos alpha plus the next one is y into sin alpha is equals to, the last one is a times of 1 plus cos alpha is called the what we call it as the equation of the that particular point. So this can be written by us like this. The final answer is x cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equals to a times of 1 plus cos alpha. The same question in examination, what you do know? Let me conclude. After that you write. Ankit.
Yes.
They will ask you like this. You will be given a circle and a point. In examination, the question will appear in J means find the x and y intercept using this equation like that they ask. Immediately, what you have to understand, whenever they ask the intercept, then automatically the intercept concept which I told you like this, a line which should come. Whenever a line comes, then only automatically the intercept comes. Am I right or wrong? So to find out the line nothing but here it is a tangent. And first you have to find out a tangent. After that, from using that, you try to find out the x and y intercept. Now, tell me, what is the x and y intercept for this equation which I am underlining this? Can you tell?
X and y intercept for this equation, sir. Cos alpha and sin alpha, sir.
Sure? Have you copied this question? Shall I?
No, sir.
No. You want me to read once again the question?
Yes, sir.
What is that? X and Y intercepts. You said cos alpha and sin alpha.
Yes.
Let me write. First of all, you divide the given thing by a into 1 plus cos alpha. Therefore, the resultant one is x into a times of 1 plus cos alpha by cos alpha plus y by a into 1 plus cos alpha by sin alpha, which is equals to 1. This is of the form you know very well. X by a plus y by b is equals to 1. Is it not intercept form?
Yes, sir.
Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir. Yes.
By intercept form. So, like that, the people will ask you the very important concepts like this. And
Okay.
in examination, in JEE mains, they will ask you, what are the extent of intercepts? Not only extent by intercepts, they will ask you little bit ahead they go. And what is the product of AB is equals to dash? A into B is equals to dash. What is the one? First thing is, you have to find out a tangent. You have to find out an intercept. After that, you have to multiply the given thing. If you do like that, the final answer will occur. That is called the combination of bit for any entrance examination.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Shall I move to the next one?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, what we do is, we will discuss the equation of the tangent in the parametric form. Can you tell me what is the meaning of parameter?
Not exactly, sir. I don't remember. We learned parametric form of line in first year.
Yeah, parametric form means,
Uh,
suppose if
X
you will
plus-
be given an equation of the kind like this, x square plus y square is equals to a square. A second degree equation is given to you. Okay? Shall I? X square plus y square is equals to a square is given to you. For what value of x and y, LHS is equals to RHS is a question. For that, what we do is, we know very well from our 10th class, you know very well, cos square theta plus sin square theta is equals to 1. So, since right side A is there, I am writing my x coordinate as cos theta and y coordinate as a into sine theta. In such case, automatically you know very well, a square if you take common, it is coming up as cos square theta plus sine square theta, which is equals to a square. This is nothing but 1. The value of x and y for which LHS is equals to RHS, such a phenomena is called a parameter.
Okay.
It be anything. Theta may be 45 degrees, theta may be 0 degrees, theta may be 90 degrees. Whatever it is, we are least bother about that.
Yes.
The one and only thing is, our intention is whether LHS is equals to RHS, the value of x and y for which LHS is equals to RHS, such a phenomena here is called, we can call it as a parameter.
Okay.
Keeping that in mind, I am going to explain you the concept of a tangent using the parameter of the same kind. Suppose if you get an equation of an equation of the kind like this, can you tell me what is this? Can we call it as a circle?
Yes, sir.
Sure. What type of a circle it is?
The circle has center 0, 0 and radius a.
The circle is like this, having center at the origin. Having center at the origin. So when from here, this distance is same as this distance. This distance is same as this distance. This distance is same as this distance. Therefore, if center is equals to 0, 0, then that type of circle we call it as, I told you here, the type of equation of circle is x square plus y square is equals to a square. Suppose if s is equals to x square plus y square is equals to a square, then the equation of the tangent is equals to, I already told you the equation, s1 is equals to 0. When s1 is equals to 0, this can be taken as x into x1 plus y into y1 minus a square is equals to 0. In place of x1 and y1, I am going to substitute the parameters as x is equals to a cos theta and y is equals to a sin theta. When it is a cos theta, therefore it is a cos theta into x plus you can write it as a sin theta into y minus a square is equals to 0. You can cancel throughout my a and all those things 0. Therefore, you can write it as x into cos theta plus y into sin theta minus a is equals to 0. This is called the parametric equation of a circle, tangential one, with the center 0, 0, and the parameter says a cos theta, a sin. Okay.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Is it over?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I am going to explain a very, very, very important concept. I'll explain you point by point and line by line. First, it is nothing but a theorem. Are you getting my point? You
Yes,
try
sir.
to understand. In theorem, you are not supposed to cancel anything. You have to write just the next step. Are you getting? Let me dictate the theorem, and theorem as a bit, as an IP problem, as an objective problem, it is highly useful. Now try to take down the what you call it as the statement of the theorem. Take down.
Ready, sir.
Take down. The equation of a tangent. The equation of a tangent of slope m. The equation of a tangent of slope m the equation of a tangent of slope m to the circle to the circle to the circle x square plus y square is equals to a square. X square plus y square is equals to a square. X square plus y square is equals to a square is see, I wrote it on the board. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
First to write the equation. Y is equals to mx plus or minus a into under root 1 plus m square. Continuation. And the coordinates of the point of contact. And the coordinates of the point of contact.
Excuse me. Yes, sir.
Shall I?
Sir, can you repeat last part, sir? After the equation you told and the coordinate points.
That you have to write what it is, and the coordinates of the point of contact are plus or minus am by under root 1 plus m square, comma, plus or minus a by under root 1 plus m square.
Sir, but tangent and circle will have only one point of contact, no?
Yeah.
Okay, that point of contact's coordinates.
Here y is equals to mx plus c. You already studied in your first year. Mx plus c. What form it is? Slope
form.
Intercept form. This is called slope. This is called intercept. You can call it as slope intercept form. C here is a constant. The constant may be plus, the constant may be minus. You do not know in which quadrant it lies the point. I already told you yesterday, the point may be in the first quadrant. Suppose when you take the given thing, if you take a circle, the point may be in the first quadrant. If you take up a circle like this, if you draw a tangent, the point is in the second quadrant. If you take a circle, if you draw a tangent like this, the point is in the third quadrant. If you take a circle, if you draw a tangent like this, the point is in the fourth quadrant. Suppose it is first, both plus plus will come. If it is second quadrant, minus plus will come. Third one, minus will come. The fourth one, minus plus will come. Plus minus. Okay, like that, yes. 4 different points may occur. That clearly indicates the given point, call it as C. Now, what we have to do is, now I am planning to, what you call it as you explain, how to derive first the equation, you copy, listen to me first, and after that you copy, later we'll find out the point of contact. First of all, before going to take up, let me explain in brief the what you call it as what we are finding out now. See me clearly. Now, what we have to do here it is, you just try to take up a circle like this. Sanket. Yes, now, sir. This is called the center of the circle. When you draw a line like this, the line touches the circle externally at a point P. Now, we try to draw a line like this. Now, my intention is like this. This line I am going to call it as L. Now, we are planning to go for the given thing like this. Since we do not know the line, let L is equals to Y, Y is equals to mx plus c. So, y is equals to mx plus c is a tangent to the circle. X square plus y square is equals to a square. This is a tangent to the circle. X square plus y square is equals to a square. By observation, I found that my center of the circle is 0, 0. And automatically, then it indicates that here CP, that implies that our distance from CP is equals to radius of the circle. Radius of the circle. Am I right or wrong? CP, distance from center to the P, is called the radius of circle. You try to observe here, we indicate that CP is perpendicular to L. Am I right or wrong? Since CP is perpendicular to L, the distance from center to the line is nothing but the perpendicular distance. Am I right or wrong?
Right, sir.
That is, you can write it as length of the perpendicular. Length of the perpendicular is equals to radius of the circle. Radius of the circle. You copy up to here, we go for the next one.
Done, sir.
Sangeet, over?
Yes, sir.
Now, try to understand my point here. what I do is, I'm planning to take.
Sir, this is proof of theorem.
Yeah, this is the proof of the theorem.
Okay, sir.
Now, I am planning to ask very simple question which you studied last year. Can you tell me? I am asking a simple straight question. If P x1 comma y1 be a point and L ax plus by plus c is equals to 0 be a straight line, then what is the length of the perpendicular from a point to the line?
Ax1 plus by1 plus c by under root x1 plus y1 square.
A square plus b square.
Sorry, sir.
Ax1 plus by1 plus c by under root a square plus b square.
A square plus b square.
Now, I am asking you one simple point. If x1 comma y1 are 0 comma 0, then what is the length of the perpendicular?
C by.
That only na, c by under root a square plus b square. Let me write that one in a proper way like this. You observe me like this. Here, L is equals to mx minus y plus c is equals to 0. Mx minus y plus c is equals to 0. I wrote that y is equals to mx plus c in the form of ax plus by plus c. So, if it comes like that, then automatically it is, you can write it as mx minus y plus c is equals to 0. This is the line. Now, the point they can take it as center is 0 comma 0. Now, the length of the perpendicular can be taken as modulus of c by under root a square plus b square. My a is called the coefficient of x, my b is called the coefficient of y. What is the coefficient of x? M. That can be taken as m square. What is the coefficient of y? Minus 1 whole square is plus 1 comes like this. And at the same time, here you can write it as like this. The radius of the given circle can be taken as A. The radius of the given circle can be taken as A. So what should we write here? Radius is equals to A. Radius is equals to A. You know very well, but you know is equal, but we know call this one as equation A and call this one as equation B. But A is equals to B, which I already explained. What I explained here, distance from CP is always be equals to the radius of the given one, which I told you. Then automatically what comes here? Modulus of C by root of 1 plus m square is equals to A. That implies that modulus of C, or that implies here, you can write the given thing as like this. Here, that implies that you can write modulus of C is equals to A into under root 1 plus m square you can write. At the same time, that implies that the value of C is equals to plus or minus A into under root 1 plus m square. Now, put this C or put C in, you can write it as y is equals to mx plus C. When you put C in y is equals to mx plus C means the required equation can be written by or can be done by us like this. What is the required equation? Therefore, the tangential equation, or you can say that the required equation, or you can write simply a word, use a word, RE. RE means the required equation can be written as like this. Y is equals to mx. In place of C, I am writing plus or minus A into under root 1 plus m square. Okay, part 1 is over. Take down up to this.
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
Shall I move to the next one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, done. Hmm. Now, the final part I am planning to start. So far, what we did is, here we found very important concept is equation of the tangent when a line y is equals to mx plus c touches the circle. Now, see how I am doing. Now, once again, I am drawing the figure. So, this is the circle and this is the tangent, this is the center. When this is the center, then automatically this point I am going to call it as P. So far, what we found is whenever any line L touches the circle, what is the condition we found? Am I getting? Are you clear? What is the equation of the line? Now, how to find out this point? I just would like to find how to find out this point. Let this point like this. Suppose you take S is equals to x square plus y square minus a square is equals to 0. You call it as equation 1. Next, L is equals to mx minus y plus or minus a into under root 1 plus m square is equals to 0 be a line. Just to I said y is equals to mx plus c. These two things. Let P x1 comma y1 be a point. Be a point. Now, the next step is now the equation of the tangent. Equation of the tangent. Tangent. Now, the equation of the tangent. Yet P x1 comma y1 is s1 is equals to 0. Before going to take up this, 1 is 1, this you can call it as 2. When s1 is 0, that implies what? S1 is 0 means what I said? Xx1, that is Xx1 plus Yy1
Minus
Xx1 plus Yy1 minus a square is equals to 0. Call it as equation 3. When you call it as equation 3, this one, then automatically you just get the given thing as like this. Here, you try to say that 2 and 3 represents the same. Represents the same. Am I right or wrong here? 2 and 3 represent the same. That is, this indicates AX plus, second one you see, AX plus BY plus C format. And third one you see, this is also X1 as A, Y1 as B, and A square as C, minus A square as C. Therefore, it is AX plus BY plus C format. Now, 2 and 3 represent the same. Therefore, compare the coefficients. Compare the x comma y coefficients. When you compare the x comma y coefficients, then automatically what happens to the given thing is, we'll see. Now try to copy up to here. Compare the x comma y.
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
Now, if one question, if it comes to you like this, if the people will ask you a simple question, the question is like this: y is equals to mx plus or minus a into under root 1 plus m square is there. I think we have done. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Why two lines occur? Why not a single line? What is the reason for two lines? Why not a single line? To give a valid answer. Am I right or not? Yes. Let me explain this. Suppose if this is the circle, my circle is like this. Try to understand. Huh? So you draw a line like this. That plus or minus indicates there are two parallel tangents which are lying at the end of the diameter. One is plus, another one is minus. That is the meaning of it. If someone asks you a question, why can't we take y is equals to mx plus? Why should we take minus? Your answer must be clear. The answer is here there are two tangents, both are parallel, and at the end of the diameter, that is the answer should be given by you. Now come to the point. Now, what I am planning to do is, since 2 and 3 represents the same, I am comparing the coefficients. When you compare the coefficients, how I am comparing, you see. Here the coefficient of x in third equation is x1. Therefore, I am taking x1. Whereas the coefficient of x in the equation 2 is m. That is equals to. Then the coefficient of y in the second equation is. So the coefficient of y in this one is minus 1, which is equals to the constant term. Here you can take the constant term as the given thing is minus, or you can take it as like this, plus a square. When a square goes to that side, it is plus a square and whole divided by. I brought this one to the left. You try to take that one to the right. Then automatically the coefficient of the given thing here can be taken as a constant. Sorry, but the constant term can be taken as a into under root. We can write it as 1 plus m square. Since it is a theorem, you are not supposed to cancel. You try to write it as a step, but I just cancel for your understanding purpose. A and a gets cancelled. And I told you already, when x1 by m is equals to y1 by minus 1 is equals to a by plus or minus under root 1 plus m square, it indicates that here when a is equals to b is equals to c, then automatically a is equals to c, b is equals to c, which is nothing but the trans 2 law which occurred in our earlier classes. So, keeping that in mind, I am planning to take up x1 by m is equals to, you can write it as a by plus or minus, you can write it as under root 1 plus m square, you can write. That implies that the value of x is equals to plus or minus a into m by under root 1 plus m square. You can write it in a proper way like this. At the same time, you can compare the y1 by minus 1 is equals to plus or minus a by, direct I am writing, plus or minus a by under root 1 plus m square. Therefore, the resultant part of that implies that you can write it as y1 is equals to, you just try to write it as plus or minus a by root of 1 plus m square will occur. Therefore, finally, what we understood here, it is like this. Here, finally, we got the point of, coordinate points we can get here like this. The point P can be taken by us like this. What is that point P? According to us, it is x1 comma y1. Therefore, my x1 comma y1, according to the given thing, is like this. P, you can write it as x1 comma y1. My x1 comma y1 can be written as plus or minus am by under root 1 plus m square, comma, plus or minus a by under root 1 plus m square I got. This is called the required points of coordinate. That means here, whenever you just try to take up, whenever in a line touches the circle, one condition we got, whenever a line touches the circle, what is the point of contact? The point of contact here, it is plus or minus am by under root 1 plus m square, comma, plus or minus a by under root 1 plus m square. This is called the required point.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir. Here you told there are two parallel tangents, no, sir. When we get plus or minus in equation, that y is equal to mx. Hello. Sir, I have one doubt, sir.
Tell us.
That you told here two parallel tangents will have, no, sir.
Yes.
So that's why here we are getting 4 coordinates, sir, because 2 for one point and 2 for other point.
Right. You see like this. If this is a circle, one tangent will be like this, another tangent will be like this. If it is in the first quadrant, it is first. When it is second, this one, it is like this. At the two ends, it may be like this also, depending upon the circumference. Which point we have? I can take plus plus, minus minus, plus minus, minus plus. The 4 things may occur as you do not know where the points occur. That's why in general I am right.
Yes, sir, done.
Right. Now, I just conclude by giving you some 2-3 important concepts, or as a note, I just will give you 1 or 2 points. Later, we'll discuss all those things one by one. What are they? Will see. The first thing is condition 1. Note. You can take it as a note. If y is equals to mx plus c is a tangent to the circle x square plus y square is equals to a square, then what is the condition? Then the condition is c square is equals to a square into 1 plus m square. You write this condition. Whenever any circle which touches y is equals to mx plus c is a tangent to the circle, x square plus y square is equals to a square, then the condition is c square is equals to a square plus, this we call it as condition of tangency. Condition of tangency. Shall I move to the next?
Yes, sir.
Suppose you can ask me a question, sir. Always we do not get. Are we getting y is equals to mx plus c? Maybe or may not be. You may be given a straight line ax plus by plus c, and with the circle, let it be as x square plus y square. X square plus y square is equals to some a square. Here my a is nothing but the radius. In another way, I can write like this. Suppose point number 2. If the line ax plus by plus c is equals to 0, ax plus by plus c is equals to 0 is a tangent to the circle x square plus y square is equals to r square. X square plus y square is equals to r square if and only if the condition is c square is equals to r square into a square plus b square. If and only if c square is equals to r square into a square plus b square. We copy this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the point is like this. Now just I just would like to take up the given thing like this. Now you can ask me one more question. Sir, you have taken so far the equation of circle as x square plus y square is equals to a square. That means the center of the circle is at the origin. Thus, the center of the circle is always at the origin. What about the equation of the tangent when it is not at the origin? Not at the origin. That is, suppose if you can take the given thing like this. Suppose if s is equals to x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equals to 0 be the general equation of circle. For this, what is the equation of the tangent? Equation, what is the point of contact? This is one more point is also be there. This will discuss.